What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Captain America with Mjolnir. I did a video with Captain America Mjolnir before, but I made a mistake in the editing, and some of the body is is missing from the video. So I hit delete in the wrong place or something. So to apologize for that, I'm going to do it again. So a little bit of a different pose, so it's not like the exact same drawing. So it's not too bad. I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil and eraser, and hit pause if I go too fast. So I'm going to start with his eye shape in his mask, okay? That's where I like to start with Captain America. So let's go. So we go diagonal first. And then it goes across, down, like this. And then, so we'll go down around, like so, and up into there. So kind of like lenses of glasses sort of shape. And then we do the same thing pretty much on the other side. So we go diagonal, cross. I think these are sort of joined together as well by a connector sort of here. And then we go down, around, up this way, into there, and then back into there. And so roughly, that's the shape we're going for. Okay, it's kind of like a pair of glasses. So then, his eyes are inside there, right? So you go, his top eyelid comes up, over, so down, and back into here. And the other side, there. We can see just some frowning sort of lines and an eyelid line, just there. Then his iris, underneath, and the pupil, like so. All right, and then we do the same thing over here, up, over, down, back in, back into here. And you can bring those across the whole way if you want, but sometimes I think it's better to kind of just leave a gap sometimes. Depends on the drawing. And then his iris, half circle just coming down from that top eyelid. And then the pupil, just there. Maybe some eyelid line, sort of lines coming down that way. Like so. So in the rest of his mask, right? So it comes across his nose. So like curves across the top of his nose. Down this way. And then around the bottom of his eye. Up here. Up that way. So this kind of goes up the side of his face. And then I'll step in. So go up the side of his face, step in. Like so. And then more details coming around the eye, right? So let's say like there's a bit of a ridge line coming around the face here. And this goes up sort of down and in to the line on the edge of his mask. So you do the same thing, up, down, sort of into there, right? And this joins these lines that go the whole way around his face. So we go up like so, around to the top of his head, okay? So these go up to the top of his head. And so the side of his head will go up this side, like so, and up this side here. Then there's some extra details on this side of his helmet. Some extra lines like this. And then the sort of top of his helmet just goes around. Like so. So there's another line inside here. So it goes like in, steps out. So in, steps out. And then we will bring it down to there. Like so. Right, and then we got that A, so capital letter A, like this, first, and then the legs, in, up, across, down, and then the triangle in the middle. And then there's another line, texture line or something on the middle of his hat, and then these gaps or like air holes or vents or something here. Right, so then his nose sort of just kind of pointing down, right? So kind of, we got the nostrils on the side, so it'll go like around like this, and then sort of point down in the middle. Same thing here. Point down like so. And maybe you can see like some of the bridge of his nose or something there. And then his mouth. So it's kind of like grimacing a bit, right? So his mouth sort of starts here, right? So it goes down, across and up, like so. I'm going to open it up a little bit. So we're going to like open his mouth coming from the corners there, and then add like some teeth. Right, and then his bottom lip line just comes across to there, and then a top lip. So the line like so. And then the lines on the side of his mouth. Like some blood coming down the side of his face here. So kind of want to make it look like he's frowning a bit here. I don't like that middle line for the tooth. Something more like that. Okay, and then his chin, just here, and he's got this strap on his chin, right? So it makes his chin pretty round and sort of wide. And this will go up the side then for his jaw, and then up to the side of the mask to there. Same thing on this side, up to here. And this chin strap comes across, like so, comes across his jaw, and then across here, and then goes up like so, into there. Then some extra sort of detail lines on this. So like this brown strap has some extra lines on it, like some buckles or something on the side there. That's some sort of hatching here. There's all like scratches on his face and things, and like maybe his jawline or something here. All right, like so. You can see his ears stick out actually from behind his mask, so a little bit just like here. The top to there, and same over here a little bit, and then you can see ear lines inside that, like so. That kind of stuff. Again, I want to make this look like he's a bit angrier, so more sort of shadow there. So lots of sort of blood coming down from his mouth and stuff. And again, scratches and like even cracks and things in his helmet will just make things look a bit cooler. Lighter lines, dirt, and scratches. Maybe like just a strap, a line around the edge of that strap as well. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, now we'll go down and do some anatomy, so his body and stuff, right? So neckline, like his collar, is down here. Okay. And the front of that here. Right, so his body's kind of turned away from us. So it goes down that way. And then we go across here, and then up around his neck, up to his jaw, sort of up there. And you might see like neckline or like a neck muscle line just there. Maybe some of his neck goes around his neck, so you can't really see much. So on this side, right, we have a strap, and you can see the center line for his chest goes like this way. Okay, so the strap here curves around his shoulder down to there. Strap on the other side will go from his neck. Say there's like a collar line here. Right, so we'll go from like, say, like here. And it'll disappear behind its chest, right? So down into here. Right, so this is like his strap on this side, and there's like a buckle here that kind of sits off it. So it's like raised up. And that's the side of it, so it's on top. That way, and then the rest of his chest kind of curves down this way. So in here we have the star and all plates and things around it, right? So the star starts here, spike down, out, back in, out, back in, down, into there, like so, back up. Okay, so you see now the line. So he's got like sort of a line for the star there. So then this has, each of these has like a 3D sort of shape to them, and then they have lines inside. So down like so, in towards the middle, back up, in towards the top. I think, yeah, they sort of join together, so go around each one of these. Kind of like that. Okay, so this is like the center line for his chest, following this star, going up towards the middle of his neck here. So it goes down, curves like that. And then we break this up into other armor sections, right? So this comes down into here, and then his collar kind of comes across underneath his chin back to there. And then we have another plate here. Another plate coming down towards the star. Back up into here. And the similar one on this side. So this comes down, around, like so, up into here. And this one comes around, it kind of goes around the star, going that way. And then another one goes up across, down, then down the star here, up to there. Okay, so that's how that's broken up. So if you want to pause it there, do. These have all edge lines on them, so like sort of silver kind of ridges that sort of break it up. Raised up, sort of off the edge of each object. Right, kind of like that. And I think there's a line that comes across here. And then another one here, another edge line. And then something on his stomach, like a clip or a clasp or something here, like so. And then again, scratches, dirt, details. Then another line here, another one here, and something else there. Okay, so his shoulder on this side is really big, and then Mjolnir's over this side, right? So the strap sort of bumps down this way, comes around his shoulder on the other side, steps in a bit, and then goes under his armpit there, okay? And then the shoulder sticks out real far. And we got like lots of bumps and armor and stuff on this, but we'll just get the main shape in first. Then the other shoulder, sort of shoulder pad or something like armor, sort of here. And it goes in behind his hand, right? So you can't really see much, but this is like an armor plate just here. And then there's all these foreshortening sort of things going on this side. So we give this just an edge. Right, so that's that plate, right? So there's a plate in here. So it goes round, down, into here, and then up to there, okay? And then like inside the strap and inside this, there's like more lines. So we'll do the strap first. So there's a buckle here, which is like this buckle that we can only see the side of. Like so. And then the inside of that there, which is brown. And then this goes like so. Down that way. And then we go like so, and then maybe like an inner line. And like some texture on this. Right, and then we can see some more lines inside here, like a strap keeping this on. And this goes down to there. And then we have some red lines here, and this has an edge as well. So Right, and then so this armor plating. So we've got like there's like a symbol here, the Avengers symbol inside that, and then more plates and armor lines, right? So goes out, edge lines like that, and then an interior there, and like so, and again scratches and stuff all on this. Like so he's all beat up and stuff. Right, so that's Cap basically, right? Apart from his hand and his arm on the other side, right? And Mjolnir. So let's do that now, right? So his fist holding the handle, right? Just here beside his shoulder. So we'll do his knuckles first, right? So just here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and this will go up to his index finger, down, around to there, and this will kind of curve down like so. Right, so his knuckles kind of wrapped around now. So each of these is a finger, like so. And then this will go this way around the back of his hand, right? So his gloves then have these sort of knuckle sections, right? So on each one. And then some lines coming around them. And then they're fingerless gloves, right? So each of these is a finger. So we'll go up this way. Then that way. And I think on this finger there's a bit of a shadow here. And then those fingerless sections. And maybe some like knuckle lines. Like so they're like brown gloves. Like some stitching maybe coming around these. That's roughly his fist, right? So his thumb then comes out from behind the handle. So the handle up this way. Goes into his hand, right? And then his thumb sticks out here. And goes in behind, like so. And then he's got like thumb guard, well, glove, fingerless glove, and then his thumb and maybe like thumb knuckles and stuff there. So to join this hand up to his shoulder, you got to add some like foreshortened circles, right? So the hand is like all foreshortened, so that means there's these curved lines basically. The handle as well keeps going actually, just down here. So these are like his wrist straps and all the stuff that's on his hand. Right, like his wrist, and then we have some strapping and all stuff here on his arm, like coming around his bicep and everything, you know, but they're just all these sort of foreshortened curved lines. Nothing in the way of much detail, just like that. Okay. So now the hammer. So it's kind of like turned a little bit. We can see the side a little bit of it, right? So we'll do the main square. So the main square at the front. So it comes across diagonal or rounded edges. And then down. Right, like that. So this has an edge, right? So it's got these diagonals that come out from the corners. And they're joined together like this, right? So diagonals. So this side is kind of wider than this side because it's closer to us, so it appears bigger, right? So like this. And then we join those together. Like so. Right, kind of like that. And then this has a back end, right? So there'll be a line that comes back from the top. And it goes diagonal and then down. And then this goes diagonal. And this will have another line going to there. And then another one going to here. And then up to there. And then this comes across underneath. And it'll have a bigger piece of metal that's joining it to the handle here. Like so, and then this kind of just comes across here. And then up, sort of into there. Right, and then there's another section along the back here. And then, so we'll put some like scratches and dirt and dents and all stuff on it. Maybe not dense, but just some texture. Right, and then we have some lines that like come across the handle. This should go that way a little bit. Like so. Right, and then so if you want, like, you can add some lightning and stuff coming out from there. Maybe one just going across his body. Right, kind of like that. But I think that'll have to do. That's how to draw a cap with Mjolnir. Hopefully I don't mess up the editing on this one. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.